Hello everyone and welcome to a presentation of eAhoy. Today we are demonstrating how to build an online store for merchants and for sellers so they can sell their items around the world on our e-commerce platform. Without further ado, we would start with Get Your Free Store. We would register, which is step 2, and who referred you. If a person has referred you and you want to put them in here, you don't use any spaces here or it won't work. So even if they have, and a first or last name, again, it's just one word. I'm going to put in my username. Put in my password. You have to put in your password twice because if you put it in wrong the first time, you'll never remember what it is. Okay. And then I put in my email address so I can confirm my registration. Put in something simple here. You security questions you can remember. My dog's name is Lucy. My first car was, well, this is my second car. I'm afraid to tell you. I'm ashamed to say what my first car was. So I'm going to put it on Toyota. And then you just take this code and you type it in down here. This is techie stuff. You just follow instructions and do it. All sites do this now. And then you register. And then it says any verification email has been sent. So I'm going to want to go to my email, to my inbox, and there it is. So it says that I'm in. So now I can go ahead and sign in. Account details. If you have a company name, you want to put that in here, you certainly can. And put the state you're in here. And then your city. I type in the first 2 letters so I can get right to it, and there it is. Zip code and my phone number. You don't have to do all this registration if you don't want to, if you just want to shop the site or browse the site. But if you're going to build a store or website and be serious, it's a good idea to go ahead and get all this done. And again, your techie code. Read the terms of service. We're certainly not going to do that, but that's important. We're going to update the account. And now it says I may now log in. Okay, now you can start selling right away here if you want to make this simple. You don't actually have to build a store. So if you just want to list something right now, you can go right to it. And in order to do that, you have to have a PayPal account. I happen to have a PayPal account, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. For those of you who don't, I'm going to show you where to go if you don't have a PayPal account. So I'm going to save payment options. And now I can just start adding items right now on the simple store. The difference between a simple store and an advanced store is the advanced store allows you to put in shipping, details about your store, store policies, handles your liability, to set up all kinds of issues in relation to a detailed store. Simple store, you just have an item to sell and you want to post it right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Flowers galore is the item that we want to sell. Well, actually, that would be a store name. So we want to sell some flowers. And you could just put down flowers if you want. Probably not the best idea if you're selling a specific kind of flower. So let's get a little bit more specific. Let's go ahead and just put in carnations. And you would put in beautiful carnations very fresh, or whatever you want that description to be. And let's see, for your main category, because you want to be found, gardening and farm supplies. In general, what is it? It's plants and seeds. So there you go. You wouldn't add this category here because you're going to be charged $1. But if you want more categories and to be found in more places, you certainly put in as many categories as you want. This price is going to be your sale price. So you put in sale price. If it's a regular price and you give them a deal, you put in the regular price here. I clicked the unlimited section here when I put this in, and then you would browse here to upload a file. If you have an image, you're going to want to put that image in a place you can find it in your pictures, and you would browse here for it. So if wherever you put it in your pictures or on your desktop, you would go down here and find the relevant image and click on it. Now, I don't have a flower, but for inventory picture example purposes, I will click on tires, and I'll go ahead and upload the file. Okay, so we're taking a look here. Carnations, beautiful carnations, very fresh. And there's my tire. If it was a flower on your desktop, you certainly would have a flower there. And there's my currency, my price. Everything looks good. If I want a feature or a category page feature, highlight an item or bold my listing so it can be found easier, I could click those so more people could see me. But this is a free store, so we're skipping all that. And now we're going to either save the item as a draft, which means we're not posting it, we're going to put it on later, or we're going to list the item live right now. Okay, so now we've returned our items, and we're ready to go in the simple store method. And there's our items showing up, carnations. We can edit our items and close our items, do whatever we want here from the item manager. And let's go back to the home page and go to eAhoy stores, go from everything eAhoy stores, and see if we can find carnations. There they are. So we clicked in there, carnations popped up. We can view the listing, and there's everything there. Shows that you the difference between your regular price and your sales price. You're saving 33%. Of course, you want the right image. This is just for example of showing you how to upload an image. Now, we talked about going back if you don't have a PayPal account. So what you would do is go back to home, and you're going back to building your free store, because getting a PayPal account has to do with building your store. And then you would go to step 2, and then it gives you information about your PayPal account. So if you don't have one, you would just simply, again, go back to home section. We'll do that one more time. Get your free store. You go to step 2, and you set up your PayPal account. So there you have it, folks. Once you set up your PayPal account and you get your PayPal address, you would go to the setup section, and you would put in your PayPal account when it prompts you to do so. And that's it. You are now ready to build an online store, to shop around the world, to sell those items around the world, I should say, and to put inventory into it. This has been another eAhoy presentation. Thanks for listening.